Hey guys, Charlie here, and I have another 10-minute pep talk for you. I know it's been a while since I recorded one of these, but I wanted to share with you, I wanted to actually expand on something that I sent out in an email earlier this week. Now, if you don't get emails from me, I hope that you are going to message me after this or email me, Charlie at BoomFitBCS, and tell me, hey, Charlie, will you please add me to your email list? I send an email out every Monday morning. I love to get up that morning and kind of type that email out. And usually I call it kind of a Monday motivation. So it's just something that I think short, very much a topic, usually from a conversation that I've had in the previous few weeks, something that maybe has come to me through just, again, every single day I'm in conversations talking to people about exercise, about nutrition. And so on Monday mornings, I love to blast an email out and just kind of share a thought with you, an encouragement, a perspective that I think will help you in your fitness journey. So what I titled the email on Monday was Stop Trading Minutes of Exercise for Calories. And oftentimes, we all have fallen into this trap. To kind of start this 10-minute pep talk, I want to share with you something that happened. I think it was probably in 2005 or 4. So it would have been 15, 16, 17 years ago. And I was tracking my food. So I was putting everything that I ate into a software. This was before MyFitnessPal, and it was called Lifeforms. And I remember that day I ate a lot of pizza. It was just me and Alicia had ordered pizza. She ate like 2 slices. I ate the rest. I think it came out to like 10 slices or 8 slices. So I ate a lot of pizza. And then, about 2 hours later, 2 or 3 hours later, we go to TCBY. Those of you that have lived in College Station for a while, you probably remember that. It was over on University. And we go to TCBY, and that had been kind of this little spot that we would hit up every now and then when we wanted some yogurt or ice cream. And sure enough, I went to town on the toppings. So I had, every topping imaginable that, candy pretty much. It was like a bunch of candy bars that were all smashed up and thrown into my yogurt. So I entered every single thing into my software, and I think I finished Alicia's. She only ate like half. And at the end of adding it all up, the pizza, the yogurt, or the ice cream, pretty much, people like to think yogurt is healthier, but it's really just as bad. And all the toppings, I think it was like 3,800 calories in about a 3-hour window, right? If you take the time of eating the pizza and eating all that TCBY yogurt, it was just so much food. So what do? I go to the gym, and at the time, those of you, again, that remember this, there was a gym called Aggieland Fitness Dome, and I go to the gym, and I got on the treadmill for about an hour. I felt miserable. Not only was pizza and ice cream, everything sloshing around inside of my stomach, but I had one of those awful headaches from all the sugar. And of course, I'm on a treadmill. That's like the worst thing you'd want to do after eating all that bad food. But here I was thinking that I was actually undoing the damage that I had just done. Now, the perspective that I want to introduce to you is to stop thinking in terms of calories exchanging for minutes of exercise. At 39 years old today, and after almost 2 decades of researching, helping, studying the topic of nutrition and exercise, I'm here to tell you that it doesn't work that way. Just because you exercise, it doesn't give you freedom to eat freely. And just because you burned 300 calories in a workout doesn't give you the freedom to go and eat 300 calories of whatever you want. And the comparison that I want to give you here is that of a small business owner or an entrepreneur, somebody who's going out for business for themselves. Now, when you start a business, anybody who's ever embarked on this journey, you work a lot of hours. I mean, you arguably are working around the clock, 7 days a week for, several months, probably several years. My dad owns a plumbing company, and I watched him as a kid work so hard all the time in building this business. And, when I was younger, and it looked different than as I got older. And even today, he still owns the same company that he owned several years ago, but it looks a lot different. Now, any small business owner, if I were to ask you, hey, how many hours do you work per week? Or if I were to ask you, hey, how many hours did you work that first year that you were in business? You probably don't know the answer to that. And even worse, if I said, hey, how much money did you earn per hour for that first year? Now, some people are going to say, Charlie, I didn't make any money for the first 5 years of starting my own business. And I worked, 100 hours a week, 80 hours a week, multiple weeks consecutively. Now, if an entrepreneur, if a small business owner is starting their business and trying to target a certain amount of dollars earned per hour, they're already missing the boat, right? We're starting a business that what we hope for is later, at some point, it might be a few months, it might be a few years. Or for my dad, he doesn't have to go to work, but he still earns money. So all that work that he put in early, all that time that he put in early in his business is paying him now. He can travel for 3 to 4 weeks at a time. He can do whatever he wants, and he continues to earn a paycheck. In other words, in the very beginning, he worked a lot of hours. He probably didn't make that much money. And then over time, he's built a business that earns money for him while he sleeps. Now, let's flip this to exercise. Some of you are embarking on your fitness journey, and you're putting in a lot of time, and you are exercising all the time, and you're trying to eat right, but you're not necessarily reaping the benefits. In other words, you're not getting a good hourly wage. You're not losing the weight you want to lose. You're not losing the body fat you want to lose. Much like a business owner who starts a business and doesn't earn the money they want to earn early on. But anybody will tell you, if you just keep doing it, if you give it time and you keep working hard. And yes, in business, I think there's a combination of hard work and favor from God, because at the same time, the market has to accept your service or your product and purchase it. And so you need to match your effort. You need to match your work. And we'll call that favor from God, how your body responds. And we know that if we put in the work and we do it over and over, I promise you're going to have a better version of you, a healthier version of you, than if you quit entirely. And yes, there have been business owners who quit and they just don't make it, and they don't ever reap the benefits later, where they actually get to earn money while they sleep, earn money round the clock, round the year, and not put in the time. And I think the same happens for people who embark on this fitness journey and they want immediate results. They want kind of like a small business owner or a new entrepreneur who wants to earn money day one or first year. And they have a lot of reasons for wanting that. Some of them need to pay for their lifestyle. Some of them have families they need to support. But I'll be honest with you, not everybody's going to make money day one. And so I'll be honest with you as well, not everybody's going to lose weight right away. It's going to take time. So I want to encourage you to commit for the long haul. Don't think of it as I can, eat 300 calories if I burn 300 calories. No, I want you to think of it as I'm going to put a lot of time in and I'm going to put a lot of work in, and it probably won't make sense for a long time, but eventually it will make sense. And eventually, if I stick to this, I'll be able to burn calories while I sleep. I'll be able to burn fat when I'm eating unhealthy food. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly what happens. You can later in your fitness journey, you can actually eat bad and you still lose weight or you still lose fat. It's crazy. Now, I can expand on that topic itself, but my encouragement today is flip your perspective. Change the way you think. Commit for a really long time and reap the benefits later. All right, if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Have an awesome day. Bye.